Hotshot, Jetfire, Vector Prime, Landmine, Scattershot, Optimus Prime.
And I'm Optimus Wilbur. And here's COG, folks. Like I said, it's already started and the review's not even begun. And this is the reason I wanted to do him before I done Magnus. Where do I start with COG? Now, like I said, the siege line has been killing it. COG is a unique character in the sense it's got this Fortress Maximus colours and, of course, the Ultra Magnus colours. But is he really a good Transformer? And that is the issue I've kind of got with him. Now, split like that, he's really good. You put them together and you'll see the issue. Now, it's just this little tab. It goes in there. It doesn't really click. But if you go to, I'm going to have to hold this down, move him, slightly moves. The minute you turn, it comes off. So that's really just the gimmick of him, really. But does he look good as a robot? So let's try that out. So if we're going to come to the legs, let's do this part first. And it's a case of just get everything put back in place like that. So that's just going to swivel down. Come to the body and take off the guns, which is basically the arms. That will constantly move in. I'm not going to lie, that isn't on a good hinge. And then you can just do that. There goes the head. Bring this back round. Clip that in. Let's put his two guns on. I think this might be the quickest review I've ever done. Oh, I've got the guns in the wrong arm. That's how much he is kind of like user friendly. You don't really need instructions for COG. It's basically how you see how he looks is basically how you transform him. He's not the hardest transformer to do. The gimmick is good, but it's just the execution and transforming mode. It's just not as good. And there you go, there's COG, and let's bring in Magnus, who I keep teasing all the time. That's the size comparison to him. Now, the gimmick of COG is basically he's like a target armor battlemaster type of deal. So let's take out Magnus again. I'm going to have to move my camera up for this so we can get everything in for it. With him, let's take off the guns. Now there's various combinations you can do with this, but this is the one I'm going to do for Magnus. Take off the arms. Let's take off the backpack. Take off the legs. And now we're left with this. Come round to the backpack, let's put that back on. Because this works well with Magnus compared to anybody else. Put the head down so it's kind of like this shield. Fold in the feet, well, the legs, let's just say that. So then you've got kind of a flush look. Come to Magnus's back, and let's put that in there. So he's got this backpack that looks okay. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. Next we can come to the feet. Depending on where you want to do this, you can have this as extra feet height for various Autobots. I think Sideswipe works well with it. Magnus, as you can see, if I do it, if you put it on, there's an issue, and that's his back feet instantly. But he doesn't really sit well with it on. So, what I planned on trying with this one is just re-equipping him to his backpack. You can put them there, but there's not really any much turret space for this. And Magnus has got a bit of a weight. Of course it's different if he was in full Ultra Magnus mode, but we're doing it like this. So we've got that. Next we've got the arms, so let's take them. We can pin them up in the top. A Magnus. And then we can just give them guns. There's various combinations you can do with COG. That is basically, it's not unlimited, but there's different types you can do to make them go with different Transformers. Of course, this is the only one I've got in hand just now with Magnus. I could have got somebody else. Stand. Stand. So I might bring him back in when we do the proper review for Magnus, just to see what it looks like when he's all combined. But that's roughly the idea of what COG does. He is just equips on like armour. And then you've got all these turrets to basically just give extra firepower to the Autobots or the Decepticons or whatever one you want to pair them up with. It is Fortress Maximus colours. I might try and see if I can pair him with him down the line. I don't know if I'll be able to get that in video. Maybe one day when the new studio is finished. But yeah, the weight is a bit of an issue. But it's because of Magnus's backpack here. It's bringing it down. But if you put him on any other Autobot, especially the deluxe ones, you can get a good height with him with the extra feet. If I do that, that's easier. I'll just bring the camera in. And that's COG, basically just an armour battle target master. And up next, folks, we have got Ultra Magnus. Thank you for waiting for that one. And again, thank you guys for the continued support for the channel. This is just a quick video because we had to get COG out of the way for Ultra Magnus. And that's him out of the way. And so next up is Ultra Magnus. See you soon, Transformer fans. Thank you everyone for tuning into the video today. Remember, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and that notification bell so you know that a new Optimus Wilbur review goes live. Also, be sure to check me out on Facebook, Optimus Wilbur Reviews, Twitter, Rodimus8, and Twitch at Optimus Wilbur 85. Just hit that in the search engine at the top. Also, if you wish to become a Patreon or buy from the merch store, look in the description box below. Lastly, I'd like to thank the Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their music. Cybertronic Warrior is the theme for the channel. Please check them out on YouTube, Twitter and Facebook and give them the support they deserve. This band is fantastic and do amazing covers, so please send your support to them. And remember, Transformer fans, till all are one.